Hello, everyone. My name is Tom Wiseman, and I want to show you how we organize our database and how we do it in a way that makes it easier to find materials when you're preparing for a lesson. Now, the whole reason we started working on this project was because the books are never enough. The teachers know when you're teaching a subject, you need to add something extra, and you need more materials to review. So we started building a database that made those materials very accessible and very open and easy to find for teachers. Now that's very important. They need to be easy to find. And here's how we organize the database to make that possible. So if you can look at my mouse on the screen, on the left side of the screen, we have first skill. Now the skill includes things like fluency, vocabulary, grammar, advanced communication skills, writing, exam preparation, and pronunciation. Now, these skills are the more general topics. So you can choose something like fluency and search. We have a lot of different fluency activities. We can go to vocabulary, search, and you get all the vocabulary activities. Now, let's choose, for example, grammar. I can search with grammar and I can combine it with anything. So I can go grammar, then I can go target language. Or I can reset right here at the top and just go straight to target language. Now, target language is a big list and it's going to get just bigger and bigger as we go through it. So the most efficient way to go through that is to type. So if I want to do second conditional, put a 2. Now I can click on second conditional. Then I will search. But that's the thing, second conditional, you have second conditional for many different levels. So that's why we also have level of difficulty. A0 to A1, A2, those won't have any second conditional in them. But when you get up to B1, B2, B2 plus, C1, you can choose your level of difficulty. Because too often, there are good activities, but at different levels. And if you teach the students for more than 1 year, or you work with the students and then your colleague works with the students, we don't want them to see the same materials over and over and over every single year. That's why we differentiate by level, not just topic, but also by level. Now I will reset because we also have a fourth category here that is different from what you'll see in a lot of textbooks, and that is type of activity. Now, activities have different purposes, and this is how we organize them and how we understand the value and the purpose of the activities that you work with in the materials that you already have and the materials that we make. So first we have low-level activities. That is fill in the blanks, make the questions, that sort of thing. That is a P1 activity. That's where you teach the students something new, and then you confirm, yes, they understand the theory. Then we have P2 activities. Those are meant to automate the forms. There's fast repetition, there's competition, and it is an effective way of making the language more reflexive for students. Those are called P2 activities. Then we move up to P3 and production. Now these are both for testing fluency. These activities give the students the chance to speak so that I, the teacher, can see what they use, what they don't use, what they're making mistakes on, what we need to review, how we need to review the next lesson. The difference between P3 and production activities is that P3 activities are shorter. Production activities will be over 10 minutes long. P3 speaking activities will be less than 10 minutes. Then we also have presentation support. So presentation support would include tips on how to teach something, charts, and then we have projects. That would be things for mostly younger learners that, again, are very flexible in how you can use them. Now, this database is growing and growing all the time. So how you navigate it will determine how useful it is for you. So This setup that we have right here with these 4 categories should make it so that you have activities at your fingertips without having to flip through books, without having to search yourself. You find the activity you need and then you print it. And then you're ready to go to the lesson. Let's say, for example, I want to do this activity right here. I click on it. I can also preview. So when I preview the activity, I see the first page of it. I can make it bigger so it's easier to read. I look at it and I say, okay, I want that activity, and I click on it. And you'll see that it downloads. So I will open it in this case. So that will download the activity so that you can print as many copies as you need. You can do whatever you need. If you're teaching online, you can share your screen with your student. You have everything at your fingertips easily and in a format that makes it very easy to use in the lesson. And that's what we want. We want you to have the activities that you need to do well in your preparation and to spend less time preparing so you can think about how to teach. You know what to teach. Now we're offering you the materials so that you can focus more on building relationships with your students, improving your presentation, improving how you organize the lesson. If you're working with kids, working on that discipline, making that better. Teachers should focus on teaching, not digging for materials all the time, which happens too often. That is how we organize the database for resource education. And as we develop this, keep in touch. We want to know what's useful for you, what you think, so that we can be better with your input. My name is Tom, and keep in touch.